Good day to you all. This is Lily speaking. Welcome to my channel. I hope you are all well today as other days. I'm not very good to speak in English, so I'm sorry about that. I hope you understand me though. I'm from Iceland and I'm speaking from my home here this Saturday. And this election today, election for the local government. I was in this government for 8 years, 2 terms, and I liked it very much. But I decided to stop. It's not good to have power for long. The ego gets bigger often. They say that power spoils people, and I think that can't be the case. So people have to be careful. I didn't know what to talk to you about today, but I was asked by the Spirit to tell you something about myself. So I put had some cards and I shuffled. I used this Divine Masters, and I also use the Healing Waters by Rebecca Campbell, and the Divine Masters is by Kyle Gray. I like those people who made those cards very much. What came to me first was very special because I have got this card before. It's Lady Venus. I'm a Taurus, so Venus is my ruler. And very special that when I open my channel, Lily, in Instagram, this card came to me. And I used that as my identity. I was very shy to have my face on the channel, so I chose this Lady Venus card. It says light activation, call to action, power search, earth mission, and I'm a grower. I'm a grower since 1994 I have had a company of horticulture. From vegetables, all kinds, both for internal market and also for other countries, to sell in other countries. But now we have sold that company, but I'm still growing now outside on the field, cauliflowers and broccoli and so on. So maybe I will show you sometime what we are doing. But I'm also growing my flowers and vegetable for the home salad and so on. So that's the hobby of mine. But I also got this card here. I don't know if I can pronounce it right. Melchizedek, Divine Knowledge, Higher Learning, Commit to your vision through study. And I think I want to tell you about myself a little bit. I'm from a big family and a very strong faithed family with brought up with Christian morality, and we are all, most of all at least, very spiritual minded. And that is my foundation, and my roots are also like that. I know that my parents, my grandparents, they took people inside the home who lived in our home, and not just unrelated to us. So, yes, my home was always like an hotel. It's a lot of people coming, all kinds of people, from upper class, from lower class, outcast, whatever. But the rule was, if you're a drinker, you don't drink, and you're not drunk when you come home. If you're religious people, don't talk about religion, please. And but everything was okay if my parents set boundaries. So, but welcome people, and my mother was a very, very good woman, and I learned a lot from her, and my father also, but he was more shy, was more hold back, and my mother controlled. My mother took care of the home and was a great cook, and very good in hands, knitting and everything, and made clothes and sold clothes to people, and yes, she was a very good woman, a very big personality. But I was brought up with don't be selfish, and I don't think I understood it right, because I was always helping others. I was brought up helping others, be there for everybody, and take care of things. And but I didn't love myself. I had a big trauma in my youth. Didn't work through it until I was a grown up, and I didn't know how to love myself and respect myself. I don't think, when I'm grown and look back, I don't think I had some boundaries about that. I'm sorry to say, because it's very important to have a healthy boundaries between people, for your own sake and for others. And because I didn't respect my boundaries, I grew up in a very responsible teenager, a responsible grown-up woman. And loyalty was very, very important. If you promise something, you keep it. You go through fire for people. You do everything you can. I think my parents said that what doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger, or something like that. I don't know. And Pollyanna, the figure Pollyanna from books, where we looked up to her, but I don't think it helped us a lot, because of course it's good to be kind to people, and we were brought up in that, be kind to all, and that was very good. But it don't have to have cost for you. It doesn't, don't forget yourself. But I did for a long time. And I had difficulties in saying no. So in the end, when I was 40, I was having 4 jobs. I was having this big company in horticulture. I was the chairman and the manager of a heating company in the area. And I was at the local government, one of 5 controlling at the board of the government. And I was a teacher. And I loved that. I loved my jobs. I loved very much doing this, but something happened. I lost my health. I didn't take care of me. I was unhappy. I was always working. I didn't sit down. Of course, these 4 jobs, and then my family, my children. And I tried to take good care of all. I'm a sort of a perfectionist. And I worked, as a teacher, I worked long hours, much more than my agreement, my salary, much more than I was supposed to do. But this was me. And it was because I was more responsible than normal, I think. And no respect for myself. And when I was, my health was getting lesser and lesser, my hobbies went. I was a singer, and of course the stress made my voice bad, and I lost my highest tones. But I kept on. But I tried, when my health was getting worse, I stopped doing what I could stop. And then I had to stop everything. Because I don't know what you call it. My body said no more. And I just came home and I lay down in my sofa in the living room because my bedroom was upstairs and I couldn't move. If I was trying to get up, I got blood in my mouth. It seemed like that. No, not blood. It was like tasted blood. And I was told to stop everything. I was getting brain fog, and I couldn't wash dishes. I broke dishes, and it was terrible. It was quite terrible. High blood pressure, and a lot followed. Then I found out about the self-love. You have to love yourself. You sacrifice your life for others, for the dream of others. It's very good to ask people, can you do this and can you do that? And people say yes. We try to help because we are brought up like that. But I went over my mark, over my boundaries. And what could I do? There's only one thing I could do. I had to lay down, or lie down, and just when I got energy to do something, I went up and did something. But and then I had to go inward. I had to think, what have I done? And am I dying? I thought I was dying for a short time. It was terrible to see what I had done to myself. I ate my emotions. I has had food, what do you call it, disorder. When I felt badly, I had something to eat. And yes, and then when I couldn't do anything, I was a potato, so a potato, like I said. And then I had to think, because I'm a great thinker, and I have a high IQ, so it was not that, but I think it was, yeah, like I said, no boundaries and no self-love. And because of the trauma, I went through many traumas. I had a lot of difficulties, and I had to be responsible for a lot of things from childhood. Began to work 13 or 12, really. But 13 in difficult work in the summertime. And I always worked with my school, because in a big family you don't have much money. So my money for my work got into my family to bring food, and then I had to work hard for my school, and I had to work even though the school was beginning, and took the I don't know what you call it when you are not in the school but take exams from other places. So that was and I went to high school and university like that. And yeah, so that's how I was. I was here, laying at this couch here. 2050, my health collapsed totally. And I didn't know what I was supposed to do, what I wanted to do. So I was in a deep night of my soul, so to speak. And then some things happened. A miracle happens to us, and it happened to me. I was training my brain by doing Sudoku and reading. I read a lot. I've always read a lot. And I did that, and I was looking at my bookshelves for a book, and then I saw this book of Yogananda, self-biography of Yogananda. And it all began with my great-grandmother, which I never saw alive and didn't know anything about her. When I read a book about that she died young and without having any children. Very special, isn't it? I thought so. So who am I? This great-grandmother of mine has over 700 or 800 descendants. And it was known, but I went to study this, my ancestors. And I went to work with the ancestor lineage. And I wanted to see where I got my cons and pros from. Who am I and why am I like this? Why didn't I have any boundaries, and why did I feel the depression and unhappiness, and what in my personality came shone through, and who am I, and for real. It made me both work on my lineage, and then I worked on my inner child because of my trauma from youth. And I found out that I had I had forgotten the trauma and everything about it. And I, sacrificed my inner child. I closed the door and locked the key and forgot it for some time. So it took a lot of courage. It took a lot of strength. It took a lot of love, self-love. I had to find my self-love. And it has taken this time, all the time, since 2015, to maybe 23, so 8 years, to work through this all. It's like an onion. You take one slice outside the onion, and always more and more. And then you find out your core, your inner self. I learned a lot about Yogananda, and when I meditate, he comes sometimes to me. So I think he's my spiritual guide. And I love what he stands for. I also straight contact to Akashic. So, and I have got information about myself, my life, and it has helped me a lot to find out who I am. What came to me from the Healing Waters Oracle was this card, if you see it, the wishing well. And it says here, unexpected gifts, kindness, karmic jewels. And I have, now I know about my blessings, some of them. And I'm very grateful for everything that has happened for me. I learn from my past. I try not to dwell in my past, but I use it as wisdom to learn from. Because in the school of earth, it's learning. We learn. It's our project here. It's our, it's purpose. Our purpose to be here is to learn and to use this our wisdom, our knowledge to grow. And but love is the greatest of all. That's what I have found out. But love isn't just a love. It's very special. Unconditional love. It takes a lot of strength and courage and everything to show unconditional love, to don't have condition. Sometimes I forget to do that. I want to control something, but I have to go with the flow. And I have to love my neighbors and as myself. That can be difficult for people. And also, I got this, yes, this card came at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if you see it. It's very beautiful. Is Ride the Waves, Life Lessons and Growth. You will get through with this. And that's what I have went through in short version of it. Life Lessons and Growth. Yes, I'm very grateful for everything that the university, as you call it, God Almighty, and Jesus, Yeshua, His Son and my Savior, my protector, has done for me, because I wouldn't be here without them, without all. Kyle Gray has helped me a lot. I went in to study in his angel team. Mooji, I love meditate with Mooji to empty myself and wait for the flow to come. I like that very much. I don't know if I should talk to you about anything more now. I think this is all for now. Thank you very much. Love and blessings for you all. Bye bye.